Pillbug9 here with another episode of PillbugCraft. So, of course, I'm standing in the room that we built last time, the barracks. I unfortunately haven't really had time to move in all the animals, so I'm going to need to breed more of those up, but that's not really what we're going to be doing today. But as you can see, I labeled our moon sensor, so moon sensor 3001. That was fun. And we've got the only bed in here I've labeled is ours, which is for General Pillbug9, which would be me. There's a little bit of junk in there that I need to get rid of because this is actually meant to be more valuable as kind of storage. Some of her personal stuff. Been using it for the enchanted books that we care about wanting to put on things, as well as the sword that I had plans for. And I decided that instead of more shulkers underneath these, I would do an anvil and a smithing table here, because we do need to use those periodically. So, now we're going to be using those down here rather than up in our temporary base, which is good. And I also purposed this so that we don't have to go back up there to craft either. So, I guess check this out. You've probably noticed these buttons in the corner. Most of them don't do anything, but I added these to the design because there is one of them that does something. I needed a button right here that does something. And when you press it, it swaps that out for a crafting table. So we have both in here without impacting the design any. As well as the fact that crafting table is really... I mean, look at how much that's standing out down here in this room. Next to all the stone kind of bunker stuff. I wish these ladders went a little bit better with the stone aesthetic as well, but they at least fit to some extent, as in you know why they're there. This crafting table just kind of sticks out. So we're going to put that away, actually. And do that. And now it actually is night because our thing lit up, so let's go ahead and take care of that problem. Set our respawn point as well. I keep setting my spawn point between these two different beds here because there's technically two of them. But I'm not actually using the same one each time, necessarily. And that's not on purpose. It just has kind of been that way. Anyway, this is kind of the design that I settled on for the doors. Don't know if I showed that. Certainly this sign wasn't here last time. So that's for certain. But anyway, that's enough of that talk now. Now let's get into what we're planning to do today. And I guess something that I should say as well is Happy Halloween. Even though I'm recording this video like a few days before Halloween, I believe if I have my recording schedule straight, this video will be going out on Halloween. So, Happy Halloween. Which also means that by next time, we will have the results of our little Halloween contest that we've been doing. Which reminds me, by the way, there is a little something I wanted to add to this last minute. Right here. There's all these entry things lined up. For everybody that entered the thing. And of all these goodies, they're all gonna go to the main winner. But I felt like we should do something kind of special for everybody who participated, even if they don't win. So, I think I have stuff for it in here, maybe? Or maybe not, actually. Where did I put that? I know that I had something that I did a little bit ago I wanted to do. I mean, I guess no matter if we cannot find the material as they're easy enough to grab. But, I thought I already had those somewhere. Let me see if I can find them real quick. Ah, there they are. So, I gathered these up the other day. 5 of them. I think I actually did give one out as a bit of a sample already. But, never mind that for now. Because what the deal with this is... Oh, gotta switch those. But what the deal with these is they're actually the special count Bugula heads. Heads from my current skin chains. So I figured it'd be fitting if we gave one of these to everybody who doesn't win, pretty much. Or everyone who participated in the thing. So, let me count the chests here, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect, we have exactly 5 of these, and there's 5 chests. So, we're going to award one of these to everybody who participated in the event. And so, I guess I need a spot in here for them. Nah. I want to display these somewhere a little bit different. Or in a different pattern, actually. What we're gonna do with these, actually, is let's put them up like that. The carpet here was stopping us from placing it lower. Actually, I should probably explain what this is a little bit better. There, and we'll put a sign there telling everybody what these are. Actually, we'll put a sign here telling everybody what they are. Yeah, like that. And then we'll put a sign here that says Participation Award. Or please take one. Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be. That should make it pretty clear that you get one of these regardless of if you win or not. So, that'll just be the participation award. Everyone that participated gets one of those. It was free. So, let's see. I just need a sign. Ah, perfect. I would prefer a dark oak sign, but I'm pretty sure I don't have one of those just lying around. Actually, I might have one of those just lying around. Bear with me here. Okay, I'll just deal with the oak one then. Let's just grab that and head back. We'll just deal with the oak sign then. It's not really that important as to what's like in it. But what is important is that we put up a sign to tell people what this is. There we go, I think that's pretty clear. Participation prizes. 1 per contestant. I think that's pretty clear that if you participated in this and are a contestant of the Halloween challenge, then you can take one of those. So, that does include the winner. But by the end of today, or the end of the day that this video goes out, because like I said, I'm recording a little bit in advance here of Halloween, but what that then means is we should know who won by the next episode. That is for certain there. So we're done with that. Of course, it's turning to night, so we should probably go ahead and fix that, I guess. Yeah, it's turning to night, so should go ahead and utilize our new facility. I really need to install a sign here that goes left from right in terms of up or down, because I always run into the wrong water elevator. So, let's just take care of the, nighttime. Okay, now what we're going to do, now that we've taken care of the whole nighttime deal, is we're going to be doing something that I've put off for a pretty long time, because I wasn't completely certain what exactly I wanted to do with it, but I've had other members of the PillbugCraft server they've been getting more into redstone and wanting to build redstone contraptions because I've been building a lot of those. So people have been asking about our Temple of Redstone here. Which, we got this cool looking door, but there's nothing inside here right now. And I think I'm gonna actually ditch what we were originally trying to do. If we build it on the surface of the world, we're gonna be running out of space for some of the larger redstone contraptions. So I think I'm actually gonna fill in this space that we've dug out already, and make it so you come in, and maybe there's like, and then there's these 4 blocks, and then there's a staircase going down that way. Of course, we need to figure out kind of the interior design of this place a little bit, too. So, let's actually leave through our door for the moment here. Place down our ender chest. And what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to go ahead and fill in that one area with stone. And we're going to want a stone cutter here to cut all of the sandstone. Speaking of sandstone, do we have any sandstone in our boxes? Of course we don't. So let's just... Wow, sandstone is going to take a lot of sand. We might need to mine more sand from our sand mining area, if I can remember the coordinates. But, anyway, before we figure out the proper design, I'm going to go ahead and just fill in this area, because I know we're not going to need all of this dug out anymore. So, I'll just take care of that real quick. Okay, there we go. So now what's going to happen is you'll come into like a little landing, which is going to be a few blocks before it starts going down a staircase. And then at the end of the staircase, we'll have a chamber that it opens up. But again, we need to kind of figure out how to design the walls. And there's one place, really, that I can think of in terms of what will help us the most with that. Oh, really? Like breaking blocks I didn't mean to, and forgetting to put things away. Yeah, let's grab that and put it back. So yes, there is a place that I can think of, and that's kind of because I'm trying to sort of capture the sort of look and feel of that, but not like exactly copy it. And I'm trying to just make it look about right. And I do say that the front of this thing looks great right now. It really looks like the perfect sort of blend. But you can kind of see the problem here. Some of our bigger redstone contraptions would have a tough time trying to, like, fit in this sand dune right here. Oh, yeah. And there's a lot of these claim signs everywhere. To be honest, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have actually forgotten that they claimed some of these areas as at the start of the season. And then, oh yeah, that sign's just facing the wrong way. So, hopefully this claim was either forgotten, or he wasn't planning to build anything underground here, because I didn't even notice that sign when I started building that. Oh well. But anyway, we would run out of space real quick in there if we didn't go deeper, so that's why we need to kind of build it a little bit more underground. But anyway, since we're kind of modeling this thing after a desert temple-y thing, we should probably go look at a desert temple in order to kind of get an idea for how we might want to design this place. Fortunately, there should be one pretty close to our base here, just off in this direction. Yeah, This is where I was gathering a bunch of sand from, kind of trying to dig out the temple so you can see it better. And now I'm really glad that I did, because there is all of this cool kind of stuff. Now, this is terracotta, I believe. But what we're going to be using for ours is red sandstone instead of terracotta. So that's fine. So they kind of built it mostly out of regular sandstone, it looks like, with the natural ones. And then there is, like, these, and then they blend in this, and then they use a red kind of color, which we're gonna do as red sandstone, so that it actually blends a little bit nicer. They had this sort of pattern on the floor here, I guess, which was equal, well, before we, wanted to go loot it for the treasure. Little hole in the roof. I don't know, we might have a skylight, we might not. Ours is meant to be more of an underground, hidden temple kind of deal, so... Oh, that's not exactly gonna help us a huge amount there. They got this sort of winding staircase thing in the towers. And then all of these sort of things with the pillars and stuff. And then each pillar has like a creeper face design. Now we're going to have a few designs to pick from, with our red terracotta being one of them. And then I guess if we wanted to, we could even put black stone in there, because that has a chiseled sort of look to it as well. Now if you make the right kind of black stone, and then that's got like a face that could look like a shulker or a pig snout or something on it. Not exactly sure what the design's meant to be. It's probably meant to be a pig snout because of the pig windness, but it could also look like a shulker. Or a particular other Minecraft YouTuber out there as well. Now, if you really kind of squint. But, anyway, I guess those are kind of some ideas for us. Pretty sure I had more sandstone at some point, but no matter. We have a whole box or two. I guess we have a box and a half full of sand right now. So that will hopefully be enough to kind of get us through this kind of design process. Of course, the first thing we need is a lot of stairs like this. And maybe I want some red sandstone ones too. Although our staircase is only going to be 2 blocks wide. If it were 3 blocks wide, I would have something running down the middle of it. But we need to kind of keep it centered on the door here. So the minimum we can do is 4 blocks wide, and that's too big for a staircase. So, but I guess that's something we gotta keep in mind. We gotta keep the whole thing centered on these. So, ooh, iron. So this is kind of a good place. We'll have the first stair block here, and then have it go down, and so on and so forth. A little bit of iron there is always nice to see as well. And then I think we're also going to have the roof start coming down as well. Not quite like that. We don't want people to have to bonk their head on the way down, but we're going to have the roof pretty much continue down at that height with the staircase. Like so, and then probably have torches going down. Maybe we'll actually use soul fire torches going down into the depths here. Or we could hang double lanterns from the ceiling, but then we might have the problem of bonking our head on the way down again. Because there really needs to be 3 blocks like this in order to avoid bonking the head. And I guess I don't know exactly how deep we need to go. Oh, down. We might need to go ahead and look at, like, some stuff in order to make that call. Good thing about building in here is we actually have the material that the walls are made out of in the walls already. At least for the first top portion until we get down to a certain height. Like now we're having to fill it in. Of course, I'm not actually sure that we want this to be... What we're probably going to do, actually, is have, like, chiseled going down, potentially, as well. Oh, kind of leading you down the steps. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I think I might just go ahead and start trying different things to get the thing built and do it in a time lapse. So... Okay, I've got the first kind of part of the interior of this place built for the most part. So you go in, and you pretty much get led down here by the blocks. They're alternating chiseled blocks. Then it stops here. And then I got this kind of design thing for the way out where the room widens up, which I think this part looks really cool. I think I might need to put a little bit more of the smooth sandstone kind of up through here, but I'm not quite sure how to incorporate that right now. But anyway, this is kind of how far I've gotten, and And kind of the reason I haven't made it further is because I actually am running out of sandstone at this point. I only really got the slabs, of course, to conserve some of the slabs. I'm using those for the floor, and I'm using the cut sandstone slabs for the ceiling. But I don't really have anything to put in the walls and stuff now. And, not sure if we're gonna have time in today's episode to actually get this place operational, which does kind of stink. But I don't know that I'm actually going to on-camera populate this thing with redstone contraptions. Because there's supposed to be redstone contraptions kind of lining the hallway down here. We might be able to at least get to the point here where we might be able to start selling redstone resources and move the custom redstone department down into here. But I need to go mine more sand from our sand mining little area before I can continue. Probably want to see if I can fill up my shulker boxes completely with sandstone, actually. So we're going to be mining a bunch of sandstone there along with the sand. And then any sand we mine, we're turning into the other thing. And this bed keeps insisting there's monsters nearby when I try to use it, but I don't know what it's talking about, really, because there are no monsters near that bed. But anyway, this is as far as we've gotten here. I kind of don't want to take up room in any of our sand boxes for the stuff we've already made into the various types of sandstone. Don't really want to be taking up space inside our thing for that. But I guess we'll just have to deal, I suppose, with it. You gotta figure out where to put this stuff. Let's just put it in here. I know this is our explorer's box, but we need a place to put all of that. And then just this cobblestone can just get out of here. There we go. Away with all of that. So we'll put our material as for this project in here until we come back. Okay, so I didn't actually go to our other sand mining area, as I think it's actually too kind of far away. But I found another desert that we could definitely mine that's definitely far enough away from where anyone's settled. So, I guess only thing left to do is to start filling up these boxes with sandstone, which we'll then be able to use for a bunch of stuff. So, well, I guess any sand we mine, we're turning into sandstone here. We're trying to fill up these boxes. That'll hopefully be enough. Only thing left to do now is just start mining, I guess. Okay. I think I've decided here that it's going to be too time consuming to go through and mine out all the remaining sandstone there. And I can't mine any more sand because my shovel needs repair. Do not want to risk breaking it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to... Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. That weird number that we had in there was gonna drive me crazy if we didn't do that. Speaking of driving me crazy if we didn't do that, let's just do that. Oh, I should have only grabbed 2 pieces then. Oh well, good enough. So hopefully 2 and almost a full shulker box will be enough for us here. I also managed to get a golden rabbit's head during that, so that's something. Just put the extra cactus in there as well, I guess. And we don't need any of that. Okay, so we'll probably go to the Enderman farm next and actually see just how good it is at repairing tools. Although I'm imagining that we're probably not going to need to stand there for very long in order to have that really work for us here. And I guess if we're going to the end next, then I want to make sure that I've packed away my valuable stuff from here that I'm not going to have in my ender chest. But anyway, guess we'll be packing up here. It's our end box as our compass in it for going straight to the Enderman farm from here. So, okay, that's been grabbed out of there. Good. I think we're pretty much ready to get a move on here then. So, let's just pick up our sand boxes. And pick this up. Put that in our hotbar. And I have taken a screenshot of where we were here in terms of the coordinates. And now we're off. Okay, and we're here. Oh, apparently we've made another sale of something. Probably levelers or a box of these. Speaking of which, let's just get rid of stuff that we don't need right now. All these ender pearls. Yeah, this thing's so quick at filling up. Gotta keep tossing some of these off into the void. So, yep. Anyway, I guess let's see. So, our wings are slightly damaged and the shovel is very broken. How quickly can we get this to go up? Let's see. Wings already fully repaired from where they were at. Wow, this thing really is fast. That shovel was below 100 durability. It was like 92 or something, and it's already halfway refilled. And we're fully repaired. What was that? Like, less than 5 minutes, probably? That was like less than 5 minutes, and we still had some left over to repair some of our other things, too. some point when we come here, I'll need to empty my inventory completely out and just chuck a full inventory's worth of ender pearls out of here. Not that that'll help with this problem much, but maybe it'll help a little. Anyway, while we're here, I might as well repair this too. Because this is going to be the next thing to take a huge amount of durability damage. And I don't think anything besides ender pearls is in there. One of these days, I'm probably going to end up with an enderman head from this thing. But, problem with that is I'm not going to know when I get one because of all the ender pearls in this chest. So, I mean, maybe I could set up an item filter of some sort to filter out things and chuck them into the void if I needed to. It was so that the ender pearls get thrown out and the other stuff ends up in here. But that does seem like a little bit of work. And I'd have to make that system tolerable because since I'm selling these by the shulker box full, I do need a steady supply of these. Which I'm going to just chuck one more load out. Or I could make a garbage can system that's just simple redstone clock that pulses a dropper constantly when you have it turned on. And to drop things out into the void. That might speed things up a little bit here too. But anyway, the longer we're in this area, the more ender pearls keep getting generated because the endermen are killing themselves now, so I guess where's the end portal gonna dump us actually? Because I broke the other bed. Well, I guess let's see. Where do we end up? We just end up right here, there. Okay, interesting sign. Well, not bad. We actually ended up right over there, so, that'll be cool for next time here. Anyway, I guess we should be getting back into our base here. So, yeah, off camera, I'll finish designing the inside of that thing, as well as maybe put in a few redstone contraptions, pretty much start getting it ready. But I won't open the store off camera, so hopefully next time we'll be able to at least be close enough to have the thing open in the next episode. Because I'm going to, like I just said, work on everything else that needs to be done for that store. It's probably going to end up being designed somewhat like the designs that we did this episode. So, hopefully that is the case. Let's set our spawn point here. Of course, put that in there. And put our stuff away while I'm doing the outro here. So, if you enjoyed this episode, please consider giving it a like. If you really loved it, consider subscribing. And, well, that's about it for me. So, my name is PillbugCraft, and so long till next time.